Think about how most people live. It feels like moving through a blizzard in the pitch dark. You wake up, you push against this heavy, unseen resistance, and you just keep trudging forward, hoping you eventually stumble into enough resources to survive. We're taught that grinding harder and burning more energy will eventually catch what we're after. But wealth actually behaves like a shadow. The harder you run toward it, the faster it slips away. There is a mechanical reason for this. The psychological act of chasing inherently signals a state of lack. When you chase, you are broadcasting desperation, and that very signal creates a repelling wave. It actively pushes the prey further out of your reach. As long as you consciously cast yourself in the role of the pursuer, you leave wealth no choice but to act as the elusive prey. It simply matches your speed, staying exactly one step ahead, no matter how fast you accelerate. Breaking this cycle requires stepping outside the chase entirely. There is a specific acoustic signal, known as the 888 frequency, that interrupts this repelling wave at the source. When this frequency flows through your environment, it triggers an inversion of these universal dynamics. The exhausting cycle of pursuit collapses. From this moment on, the hunt completely and permanently stops. The only way to gain true leverage is to change the base rules of the chase itself. To initialize this reprogramming, the system requires a state of absolute stillness. The mind must become perfectly flat, free of the ripples of effort. In fact, the primary requirement for the 888 frequency to function is the complete and utter cessation of conscious effort. You cannot force it to work. You just have to let it play. It operates entirely in the background. You don't need to repeat mantras, and you don't need to fiercely concentrate. Let it run while you drive, while you work, or even while you scroll. Mechanically, the frequency is bypassing your conscious defenses. It slips past the logic that tells you wealth requires exhaustion and quietly alters what your subconscious consents to being true. Suddenly, the mental barriers built from years of struggle just fall away. The friction that previously blocked your access to infinite resources is dismantled without you having to lift a single finger. You shift from active resistance into a state of passive reception. The easier you take it, the more wealth flows in. Relaxation becomes your primary engine for accumulation. Absolute surrender serves as the mechanical key that opens the floodgates. There is a precise moment the polarity shifts. You stop casting energy outward and instantly become the ultimate destination. Your passive energy transforms into an inescapable magnetic well. Because this pull is exponential, wealth is drawn toward you with increasing speed. Capital begins actively searching for you. It arrives fast, rushing toward your coordinates from every conceivable direction simultaneously, landing in completely unexpected ways. This exponential acceleration shows up as rapidly scaling sums. What begins as $10,000 compounds into $100,000, eventually crossing the $1 million threshold as the frequency achieves its full potential. This new reality moves faster than you can count. Incredible opportunities and sudden windfalls land in your life effortlessly, simply because your unique frequency now exists. Wealth is no longer a delayed reward for exhausting labor. It is an inescapable physical response to a magnetic frequency. Once this mechanism is engaged, it develops a momentum of its own. It moves with a terrifying, quiet inevitability. Your bank account fills daily, your income multiplies, and your wealth compounds automatically without any further intervention from you. Your mere presence holds this capital toward you. Everywhere you go, doors of abundance open, drawing in resources effortlessly and continuously. This effortless state marks the reclamation of a primal birthright. You have always been worthy of this infinite flow. The universe wants you wealthy. You have been chosen for this abundance, precisely because you finally learned how to stop fighting and become completely irresistible to it. So take one deep breath in, release the struggle, and just allow this hidden 888 signal to bring the wealth rushing through the dark to find you.